Caretaker box, Neil Redfern.
A bit of an odd game, that one. Give us your view on it, first of all.
I thought it was a tough game. I thought, for half an hour, I thought Bristol were the better side, if I'm honest. But in that half an hour, I thought we were resilient. I thought we worked hard. I thought we worked hard from the shape. I thought we looked after one another. I thought we watched one another's backs, as regards balancing and covering and getting up and down the pitch. If you look at Bristol City, they're one of the form sides in the division at the moment. How they've gone, from the bad start. So it was always going to be a difficult game, and the conditions made it even worse. But like I said, I thought Bristol had a great start. But after we got the goal and got a foothold in the game, I thought there was only going to be one winner, to be honest. And it ended up a really professional performance.
How impressive was that first 15, 20 minutes? Because I know in the last few weeks, people have been speaking about conceding early goals, which has been one problem.
That's right, and what was most important today and uppermost in his minds is that we kept a clean sheet. If we keep a clean sheet, then we've got the people in the side that are capable of scoring goals. There's no two ways about that. And I thought every 1 to a man, 1 to 11, I thought we defended from the front. I thought Luciano and Roscoe, we stopped them playing out from the back, and we made David James kick. And to be fair, well, James, he don't kick as well as he used to. He wants to throw out, play out. And we were aware of that, and, and it played into his hands. But to be fair to Bristol, I thought they were excellent for half an hour. And it was a real, battle and a test for us. But we came through that test. But with that first half an hour, it's won us a game. There's no two ways about it.
Your side were 1-0 up before the red cards came out, but what was your take on the two reds?
I'd have to see him again, to be honest. What I would say is that, with the snow and the slippy conditions, it was always going to be difficult to stay on your feet, And people are committed, and, that's got to be taken into consideration. But I thought, overall, the referee was good, and perhaps I would say that because, we've won and it's all good for us. But I'd have to see the decisions again. But, like I say, you get these things in football, and if there weren't these talking points, then it wouldn't be so good to watch.
Talk us through your decisions then, team selection-wise. You obviously gave Adam Smith his debut, and you brought Danny Pugh back into the side as well.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, aware of the pacing wide areas that they had. I just wanted to perhaps be a little bit steadier from full-back positions. Adam comes in, I had recommended anyway, so, he sort of got the nod over Zach, who's done very well, but, it's like anything else with young boys that come in and have a bit of football, and then, sometimes it's time for them to go out and have a breather. Danny was just a little bit steadier from left back. We've got Eddie's pace in front, who's defensive-minded anyway, which countered the threat down that side. And obviously they were the ideas, and if we could get the ball out to Snoddy and do a little bit, as regards in the attacking third, then, that was the case of being balanced in wide areas. But I thought overall, that every man, worked hard, and, they pulled towards the game plan that we set up. And you could see their understanding of it, they knew where they were with it, where they wanted to go with it, and in the end, it kept us in the game and then won us the game.
How have the last couple of days been then? A bit of a whirlwind, I imagine.
Yeah, they have, and obviously, I've been working in the reserves, and the youth team, and I know a lot of the lads do the reserve team games that we've had, and to be fair, there's a good bunch of lads, they work hard, their attitudes are good, they want to do well, and and obviously days like this in particular, it whets their appetite even more to want to go and do well. So it weren't a problem working with them.
Is your name officially in the hat then for this job now?
Well, I've just said before, I'm an official employer of the club. I'm employed by the club. So, that'll never change. I'm directed to from above, by, the powers of be will decide, who the new manager is. But, what I want to do is make sure I do as well as I can for the club, while I'm here in charge of it. And, if it's me, great. If it's not, then somebody else will come and do it, and great. I'll support them all the way. But, it was a good performance today, but we can't really look past that. It's one performance, and it's early doors.
And I guess today's results do no harm, has it, if they are looking at you possible as a replacement for Simon?
Well, yeah, but like I said, the most important thing is that we're winning. It's like anything else. It's not managers get touted about and people. It's always about players. Players are the most important people at your club. And it's important that they're up for every game, and that we organise and we get them in good condition to go and play in games. And that's what we've done today, and that's what we'll focus on again next week for the Brighton game. And until I'm told otherwise, I'll keep doing that. If the club's happy with that, then great.
And a nice day for you today, though, as well. I guess it must be to manage Leeds United.
Fantastic. It's a real honour. Obviously, it's a difficult set of circumstances, like when anybody loses their job, and You know, obviously Simon's done a tremendous job at the club. There's no two ways about that. But football's football. You know, I've been in it long enough to know how it works. But the most important thing is, you know, is the football club, that he keeps moving forward. We've done well today, and like I said, it's a great result, and we'll sort of cherish it while we can. But it's the next game, and the next game's Brighton.
Cheers, Neil. Well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.